are a gem here. Welcome to what I like to call Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, triathlon, trends, teaching, and trucks. I did put out a few shorts. I may do a video afterwards. Um, I already have 5 different outlines for videos. So you probably see a video coming today. Um, so let's move on with the stream. Uh, as always, please do keep your comments respectful on here. We, just we just like to have a good time on the stream. So welcome in. Please do hit the like, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and consider dropping a super. We are, we have reached 4,030 subscribers. That only puts us about 1,070 away from our 5,100 goal. So please join us here and do hit a like and subscribe. Lots of stuff has been going on. I don't know how many of you have seen one of my shorts. Someone did decide to steal some items from GemsX. They took the KC highlights off the front, and they also took the 42-inch light bar off the top. I have reordered both items. I have received on the front. I'm going to do another light bar. So I am in the process of buying some theft-proof bolts. Welcome, Sleepy Raccoon. Thank you. I have done some... Oh, it's okay. Apparently they needed my lights more than I did. Like I said the other day, if they needed the money, they could have just asked me for money. I probably would have given them money rather than have to buy the items again. It's just a big inconvenience. I'm still between whether they did it at the trolley station or at near my house. So both items have both have come to mind. So yes, I tried out the blue. I know, Noel, we won't repeat that here because that term I think has come and gone. That trend is no longer around. You can try to fool me to say it, but I won't. And if you continue, you will be taken off the stream. So you can choose to stop saying it or... Thank you very much. I got the blue, and I know... Hello, Irrational. Welcome to the stream. I know that blue and orange are opposite colors, so I knew exactly what dress I was going to pull out. Also, they're gator colors. My daughter is a gator, so why not? I did get another red one. True, Jason, true. I also got another red one that's the same length as this one, and I also got a short bob that is neon pink. So I guess those were all the colors you guys had suggested up to now. And so we'll go on. Actually, David Holmes, I'm a trans woman. Please, everyone, do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, consider dropping a super. Right now, all supers are going to be put... Local Ninja, welcome. Thank you very much, Local. I greatly appreciate the support. Like I said, there's been lots of things going on this week. People decided to take off GemX. Um, and I was telling Sleepy Raccoon, I could have just given them money if they really needed it that bad that they had to steal parts off of GemX. Uh, I will probably do another video showing how I will replace them. Also, I'm gonna go buy some locking bolts so I can you know, almost burglar proof it. I mean, the next time they'll have to like basically cut things off. So and I know I'm not going to apologize for anything because I know some people, I think I even had people unsub because I continue to try to make shorts. Some shorts will be me, others I have played around with the AI. Um, but some people don't like the AI. I don't know why. They're fun. Um, I believe the Bible is a myth. Correct, irrational. And it is, you know, I don't know. There's a pawn shop near the trolley station. I could probably always go check there. But, at that point, I ended up just reordering my stuff from Amazon, got here in 2 days. I probably, you know, I didn't even call the police because it's petty theft and you're going to be calling the police for, something small. Um, no, it's not. Susie, it's no way to signal to others. It's just because it was actually a suggestion by my subs. Uh, Cashier, I did say the Bible is a myth. Most religions have shared myth, and that is a myth. It's just the same myth that many people use. You have people, that believe in Greek mythology. Uh, so that's because they liked it. We actually, one week I did multiple. I think I did a different color every day. Yeah, Sleepy Raccoon. It is a book of stories. To me, it's a myth. Um, I wouldn't be offended because it's to me, it's not something that's true that trans rights are a myth. Would you be offended if I said straight rights are a myth? That's my question to you. Um, why do people that have a feeling that they're in the incorrect body not have the rights? Things are good here, Shelly Harper. Um, Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like and subscribe button. You are in Area 5T1 where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, triathlon, trans, teaching, and trucks. Each of those, we talk different topics about. I do have several videos I need to make for the channel. So always go back to refer back to the channel, and there's a lot of videos about all that content. Actually, I've been doing all that content in a way that um, that does kind of reflect more on the trans community, kind of showing a reflection of how the vehicle that I'm restoring is a reference to my own transition. When I teach about certain things, I focus a lot on, one of the things I talk about are high demand religions, or high demand groups. And I focus a lot on the Mormon Church, as that was the last high demand religion I was a member of. And and I show how leaving the Mormon Church from a trans perspective, and how it benefited me. So I'm starting to take the trans spin on many things. Check it out. We're getting a Jules here. Thank you very much, Rex. Snow Bear, if they decide to dress like dinosaurs, that is their decision. We're not going to start playing 20 questions on my channel. You can tell us what your favorite animal is, but it's not going to become, a game. Well, all of you have your beliefs, and whatever book you use is, hello, Yadira, whatever book you use, that could be your choice. All religions have a shared myth. Christian religions have the Bible. That's what I'm saying. You guys can keep coming in here and trying to tell us what we're doing wrong, but yet, we're just going to keep doing our live as we do. And I have some of the best mods on YouTube here. So, if you keep disrespecting, you'll be taken out. Rash, not necessary. I've already heard a lot of theories, and not just from liberals, but a lot of people think he's not going to make it to the end of the term. And it's not due to impeachment. It can be due to his health conditions. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Correct. Yeah, there is no tolerance for pain. For those of you that are coming in here to spread your religion, you guys can go to religious websites. And if you disagree with that faith, go and talk with them. Here we have some followers on this channel that have religious trauma. So we appreciate that you don't bring religion into here. I can talk religion. I grew up Catholic. I joined the Mormon Church, but no longer following any faith. I'm an atheist. To me, the Bible, or even the Book of Mormon, as when I was following the Mormon Church, everything's a myth. Okay, shared religions have what they call shared myth. So just let's keep that out of the stream, so we can go along with it. So many of you have been, for my usual subs, for my usual subs, welcome in. My moderators, thank you for coming in. So I do welcome everyone to the channel. We can talk any of the 5 T's. We can talk about transition. We can talk triathlon, trends, teaching, and trucks. I was working on GemsX today. I did post a little short on what I was doing. replacing my, I got new seat covers for it. Also, I did some, uh, I put new pedals on my bike for my clipless, some clipless pedals so I can go riding. So there I put some videos about that. Tomorrow I will probably go for a ride and kind of post the video about the ride. Did I say it makes me young? Panic. I never said it makes me young. Um, so welcome. Please do hit the like and subscribe button, everyone. The channel is growing. Our next goal is 5,100, and we're about 1,069 subs away from making it to 5,100. We're really getting close. So I'm loving it. The channel is growing by leaps and bounds. We're maintaining the 5-digit numbers daily. We're maintaining in the tens of thousands of viewers per day. So thank you, everyone. Dragon, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the compliment. You know what? I guess we hit the prayer hour, you guys. Everybody that's religious is coming in. I don't know what it is. So we're just let them do their thing. So I know someone was saying that they're liking the short videos. I know some, like I've said, because I've gotten some critics of the AI, but I think the AI is fun. I can just kind of type in anything. One thing it gives me is simulations of certain things I want to do. Like I'm looking at a new tattoo, and I'm probably going to do it soon. I'm going to do it on the bicep. I'm going to do a phoenix rising out of the ashes, and I'm going to do like the bottom red, and then I'm going to make the phoenix in the trans colors. Oh, thank you, A92. So Agent, welcome to the stream. Yes, I do have a check engine light right there. I like working on cars. Actually, my car does. Well, my Xterra has a service engine soon light, and we've been working for a while. Black Panther, welcome to the stream. Working on it for a while, it just doesn't seem to, want to go away. Yeah, well, so my Phoenix will be like, have flames down here because the Phoenix does raise out of the flames after it dies in them. So then I'll have the bird kind of coming up, but then it'll be in the trans flag colors. So it'll be blue, pink, white, pink, blue, kind of in a, shading, not just looking those colors, like in a shading those into those colors. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. We're doing fantastic in this first 19 minutes of the stream. I do want to thank you very much. Yes, we've added some colors to the portfolio. We're doing this blue now. I did get another red in the same style. And I also bought a short bob in pink. So please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Consider dropping a super, sticker, chat, whatever. Some people drop Jules in there. What happens is now what we're doing is we're donating. Let's see, we're donating 30% to Animal Humane New Mexico, and we're donating let's see, 70% will be set aside, and we're trying to do what's called Jules Con. We're gonna try to do a little convention here in San Diego. Of course, it's going to be a limited amount of people because the location is going to be small. And I found a place to be able to do it. It is, it'll fit like 150 people, but I think that's when I'm going to be able to limit it to. So we're going to go with that. You know, just to see what we can accomplish. I'm just trying to put some of my products that I do use. I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Liquid Foundation. I'm posting a quick of what I use. Same with my eyeliner. It's called OPV. So I am posting that so you guys can check it out on the stream. It'll pop up from time to time. Also things that I use, like today for no, actually I didn't use them on GemsX today, so I won't put anything on there. So let's put these products, because these were things that I used to get ready for the stream. So these are some of... No, Aloe Mango, my mods know what type of comments to take out of the stream. Correct. Preachers and haters get deleted. Yeah, and that's what happens a lot. Hello, we get a lot of people that come in here and they just want to preach their religion, preach everything. So, you know, we just, you know, we go about our business. My mods have been, you know, they know what to do. Yes, Evgen, I am. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Corinne, I'll ask you. I was born in 1970, and yes, I was born male, but after time, I figured out I was inside of me, I was female, and that, you know, there's a big difference as what you're assigned at birth as to what you feel like when you, as what you feel like your entire life, because you have a misalignment to what you were born as. Yes, orange. I eat orange. You know, I am trans. Yes. Yes. How about yourself, Orange? Are you? Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. I try to at least do live streams on Saturdays, probably Sundays. Last week we had a great week where we were able to do live streams just about every day because I was off of work. I pretty much work from I have like an 8 to 5:30 job, but I have to leave very early as I ride. I live in San Diego and I ride the San Diego trolley from Chula Vista to La Jolla. Um, it takes probably just as much time. It takes about an hour to travel. Plus, I have to drive to the trolley station. Um, so there's a long commute. So by the time I would get home, get done up for the stream, it would be a lot. No, everybody in the military should be able to work together. So I don't think they should have their own battalion. Welcome, Brett. The military, you got to look at it. Thank you very much, Coldslaw. Yeah, the military much in itself should, everybody be able to work together. So no, you just posted a question, and um, people would have different ways of thinking with it. So it was actually a pretty good question. Dakota, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe, everyone. Consider dropping supers. Right now, supers are basically going to generate funds for 30% goes to 3 charities. Uh, one will go 10% will go to Animal Humane New Mexico, is where I adopted my dog from. 10% will go to, what is it called? Like, it's basically an association for LGBTQIA plus people here uh, in San Diego. It'll go to them. The other 10% will go to the Epilepsy Foundation here in San Diego. Now, the other 70% will be put aside into my savings account. One, it will be used for, there's my silver medal or bronze medal. It will be put aside, and we are trying to do a small event here um, in San Diego. Like I said, yes, I am trans, right, James? Welcome to the stream. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do a little. We're gonna call it Jules Con. I'm gonna try to rent a room for 150 people, so it'll be very limited. And when I do put things out for it, I'm gonna have like a certain order that will sell tickets for it or reserve for people. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit your like button, subscribe to the channel. You can double tap if you're on a cell phone. Um, there's a lot of content we do here. It's not just about transitioning, and we call it Area 5T1. I am a woman, Wolverine. I'm doing great, Dakota. We do talk about transition, we talk about triathlon, we talk trends, we talk teaching, and we talk trucks. Yes, I am. If you're going to come here and try to do your things and express what you want and be against us, it's best that you uh, don't come in here. Many of you will notice I did do a new little subscribe button. It is a little phoenix. And I figured out that that's probably my next tattoo that I'm going to get besides the New Mexico Zia symbol. And the tattoo will symbolize the, basically rising out of the ashes of who I was to new me. It happens all the time. Coleslaw. We always get the preachers. and preachers are always in here. Um, they always come in and they want to say that they're the right ones, that they want to do everything, to get me back to heaven. Well, I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in heaven. So they can do what they want. Any good books? Uh, right. I'll answer that question for you. So, any good book recommendations? I haven't read any good books. I was in the process of reading one it's called Lies That Came True. It's actually the how um it came about, how they created a small city, actually not a small city, it's the second largest landmass in Florida, how it came about to become a city. Right. Why are you trans? That is a common question here, and we're gonna review it again. I can get asked it 100 times, and I will discuss it because it's not why. It's not a why. Well, I can tell you why. Because you feel that you don't align with the sex you were given at birth. Basically, you know you don't feel like you're a guy. Basically, and you hide all your life because there's all these gender norms. All these norms your uh, within your society, whether you're an American, Mexican, and there's all these norms, and so you hide in the closet for a long time. Like me, I grew up Mexican, well, in a Mexican household, and yeah, I didn't, so you would hide it because you grow up with machismo in your background. Then when I did become Mormon, you know, basically you then they teach you about the patriarchy and who should be the leader of the household. That's the man of the house. And so it's the same thing as being like many societies have always preached. And we're seeing that kind of return to the American society now, that they want you know uh, basically they're trying to make a dominated based society again, with a patriarchy, not just, not letting women be equal, which is good. Coleslaw, that's a good thing to do because that way you can understand what goes, what does happen. Right, James? That's a good question. I am pansexual. Pansexual is someone that does like all people, but mainly focuses on someone by who they are, not by the, you know, by the uh, whether they're male or female. People can be bisexual and like two, sexes. Someone can be, pansexual and like everybody, can like male, female, transgender, trans men, different things. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream you're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button and subscribe. Um, we are on this Saturday, just trying to have a good time, chat with each other. Um, Actually, Hustler, basically part to start your transition is you do have to see a mental health professional, and they determine if you are trans or not. So, uh, you know, they're the ones that assess you because you have a condition that's called gender dysphoria. People don't align with the sex they were assigned at birth. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're going to do a stream till about, say, let's see, we started around 3:30. We will go till about 5:30, somewhere around there, my time. I am in California. Then why do you come in here, BM? Especially since you know what a BM is. What attracts you to come in here? And I'm going to give a serious stat. When I look at the analytics on my channel, in fact, I have them right up here. Let's look at my audience, you guys. I am really going to tell you some stats about my audience. So 91% of my viewers watch me are new. Casual viewers are 8.1 and regular viewers are 0.9. Welcome, Ryan. And yes, I am trans. Thank you, Yadira, as always, for answering. Now, I'm going to look at an interesting stat on here. That always I find it kind of strange because there seems to be more men that come and watch my channel than women. 67%, 67.1% of people that come to my channel are men. So I was reading something the other day that more men like to watch trans, let's just say, trans content and other types, not just content here on this channel, but other types of internet content. So more straight cisgender men are attracted to trans women. So tell me why they come in here and hate. And they have also, I'm going to tell you another interesting fact that I found out recently, that there are even finding that hardcore conservative men will look at trans content. I had plenty of I had plenty of relationships with women, so don't even bring that up. And good looking women, so don't challenge it with that. They are saying, even I found one stat that was pretty interesting, that Minneapolis is showing a lot of trans content come in since it was, taken over. Actually, in this day, no, I didn't want him in the Oval Office at this time. He's really, he's not making America great again. He's making a mess of America. I'm just going to be straight up honest. I've already heard that many people in office are saying they don't expect him to make through his term, and that's physically, that he's in poor shape health wise. And I can see it. I'm a nurse, so I can see what health issues he's having. And you can definitely see the conditions that he won't make it through, basically. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit the like button and subscribe. Yadira, I don't see that happening, but I do see him. I see more physical things going on with him that he won't end his term in office. Hello, Andre. Welcome to the stream. Jeremy, welcome. Please do hit the like button, subscribe. Someone just subscribed. I do want to thank that person. We're having a pretty good stream. I do want to thank everybody, especially even the haters, because all you guys do is help the algorithm spread my channel more. Because the more you hit on my channel, the more it spreads. So thank you very much. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. We can chat just about anything. You can, jump in and ask questions. We always concentrate on what we call the 5 T's. We talk about transition. We talk triathlon, trans, teaching, and trucks. When I talk about trucks, I talk about my Nissan Xterra that I'm doing a resto mod on. Today I did something simple. I did make about 3 shorts of it. I may condense it together and make one long video of it. I put new seat covers on the GemsX, which is my 2008 Nissan Xterra with a 6-speed, and I did new seat covers because one, they were covered in Thomas hair, and Thomas is my Dalmatian mix. And Dalmatians shed year round. And then on top of that, they have very coarse hair, and it's very, very hard to clean up. So I bought new seat covers for that. They were fading a little bit. I like the color I bought. In fact, if I have to change them again, I will probably go with this color. And there's also a tan color that I like. Now, the plans are in the future to do a color change to GemsX to tactical green. It's a new color that Nissan uses on the Frontier. And I did put olive drab tactical green colors on these seat covers. That's what they were, tactical green with black. I also show some seat backs that are in moly webbing that I put there. So welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Our channel has been, growing by leaps and bounds. I always call it our channel because I consider this to be a channel that is about me and my subs. We come here, we chat, we have a good time. Hopefully I'll get to meet some of my subs, mods in the, next year or so. I've gotten to meet at least 2 subs. One which lived in the area. I used to live in New Mexico. She lived in the same area. Another one came and drove through New Mexico, and we met. It's always a good thing to meet people, that you meet here. I had a great time with it. And, we can, that's one thing we do want to do, is maybe do a meet and greet one day. So that's what some of the, if as we receive more super chats, what we'll do. JMB, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button and subscribe. Another one drawn by who they see. Right, James, welcome. Obviously, since you're back, you like the channel, so please do hit that like button and subscribe. Um, if you are seeing little like tabs come on the channel, there are the different types of makeup that I use, the foundation, some of the highlighting powder, um, and also the eyeliner I use. Yes, I like to wear baseball caps. Lee Pope. Welcome, Deja. Yeah, thank you. I I loved your live stream the other day that I was watching. System, can't you come up with something that's funny? What do you mean, Jess Washer? Uh, about the paid subscriptions. I mean, you know, we have a lot of people that will do that. I mean, other than that, we have great free content. And a lot of people, there's so many things people, I think, will like, don't like, you can't. And the thing is, all the content out on my channel is either, we do have paid members. The paid members just get a little extra content, and how I do my makeup, they get it early. That content goes out to them early. They can watch, and then I'll put about 2 weeks later, I'll just open it to the public. Like today, I opened the last members only content, I opened it to the public. I've been doing lots of shorts, and some of them are me. Like I was doing some of how I was working on GemsX. Also on my bike, I put new pedals on it. Um, and that was basically me narrating what I was doing. While I have been doing some shorts using the AI, the VO 3.1, which is fun because you can experiment with different hairdos, different hair colors on that on the VO. You can even try to see how certain things will, like jewelry, will look on you, how uh, certain specific tattoos, you can describe it and see if it comes out how you wanted. Or you can download a picture like of what you're thinking to do as a tattoo, and it'll put it in there. I've done simulations of different style glasses, or different hair. I've even described like different fingernails I would like to do, uh, and they've come out fantastic. So it's just a great way to try different things. So I've loved it, and a lot of people have jumped all over me for doing it. Maybe maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Let me check something here. Uh, I was just checking something that a friend of mine had sent across. Thank you, Deja. And that's all due to all of you. Um, Thank you, March. I think I overdid it on the eyeshadow on the left. I don't know. I kind of like my hand went crazy, and then I would take it off. I would put it on. Um, but I just wanted some blue on the eyes to match the red. You know, people think they're funny. They think they're trying gonna be funny about something, and you know they're not. Thank you, Boo Boo. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Uh, I did I did the blue. Obviously, you guys had suggested that to be one of my next colors. Um, and I bought another red one. It's just like this, but in red. Um, so next time I do red hair, it'll be a little more, it'll be thicker like this and the same length. And then came, and then today I should get a package with a pink one, a bright pink one, but it's gonna be a short bob type of do. You guys, I'm really liking trying different colors with wigs. As many of you know, I'm straightforward. I do wear them. Okay, fashion creator. You know what? I do get it from, I buy it at Walmart. It's in LA colors. I'm gonna see if I can post it on the channel to, so it'll like, you know, right now I don't know if you guys are seeing like certain types of makeup pop through there. Uh, it's like an affiliate type of thing that you can do. Um, so I'm gonna try to see if I can put it on there. And hopefully it'll pop up so you can see which one I use. Hmm. They have the pink there. I'm just trying to find it so I can so you can refer to it. Um, it's usually a little bit more than I think it's his first one. That's the closest color I see to it. Mm, yeah, I think this is it right here. I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna plus it over. So you'll probably see it, and it's a 2-pack. And just put it this way, I don't know if you can order from, I believe it's from Walmart on there. If you order it from there, it basically helps the channel, you know, get a small, I mean, a small amount of money. Um, I have now made it to what's called the affiliate uh, program here. So any makeup you see, thank you, Deja. Thank you very much for the super chat. You guys, you guys said it would look good last time, or I don't know if I posted it on a short or what. Everybody, I think many of you liked it. So what I ended up doing was ordering all the colors that everybody suggested. I know you guys like the red, and I liked the red. I definitely will probably sport the red a lot. I'll probably sport this one a lot. And I also ordered a pink. I'm gonna start doing lots of color now, lots of different colors because I'm liking it. And I think I'm liking to do the wig color, because I can change color every day if I want to. I have obviously you guys have seen me in blonde, um, and like the brown with like highlights. I'm trying to figure out some more colors. I have the rainbow one. So I'm trying to figure out some more colors. If you guys want to give suggestions, please do so. Other colors that you might want me to try with the hair or with a wig, you know. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. And we're doing fantastic for this month. For the first month that since we're gonna be uh, you know, trying, to make uh, money for JulesCon. So we're gonna still work on that. Um, we're gonna try to come into fruition. We're gonna try to. I One of the things I've been kind of brainstorming on who, how we would do, like, who would come and who would get tickets first or what. And I would start off with doing members only streams where I'm gonna give priority to, like, for a few weeks to obviously two mods, and then the members, and then we'll turn it over to um, to everyone, to subs. Because we gotta, one of the things I am thinking is we gotta be careful who, um, does come, because someone can buy tickets and be someone that's a hater. So we gotta, kind of think about our safety too. So I'm brainstorming on how to do that. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're already an hour in. That Welcome, Jennifer. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button. We're just missing Helena. Helena. So tomorrow I'm gonna do some content on training for triathlon. I may do a bike ride. I'm probably gonna do a bike ride, and I'm gonna do a run. I have to make sure that my lipless pedals are working properly with my shoes. I got new pedals. Um, the second thing I'm going to do is probably, like I said, we're gonna go for a run. New lighting for GemsX will probably, uh, we may work on it next weekend. I do want to go, or even order some special kind of locking nuts and bolts to be able to install it. Uh, you know, uh, I it just gets me that someone would really find it that they needed the lighting off of my vehicle more than I needed it. So it's just one of those things. Uh, it can be annoying, but what am I going to do about it? It like I said at the beginning, for those of you that weren't here, and I think I said it on one of my videos, uh, when I did react to it, is I prefer that person would have just walked up to me and said, can you spare $100 because I need this. I would have rather given them $100 than just take parts off my vehicle. Now it just you know ruins you know my faith in humanity in a certain way. I don't know. You would think that people could just say, you know, and I know there's people that are just thieves out there. That's how they, live. And yeah, it happened. And that's the thing. I'm just gonna move on with life. That was a bad day for me. Someone at work that same day, I went to work. Someone accused me of leaving one nursing station early. I don't know. You guys probably saw me do the AI video with that. They said I left the primary care area early when I was told. I even asked, "Is everything done?" And then they said I snuck out. You guys, if I would have snuck out, to sneak out usually means that you're not going to let everybody see you. I walked out of that area in front of everybody. Someone agreed to do the last shot I needed to do for me. So then I walked out right in front of everybody, and I knew everybody was there. If I was going to sneak out, nobody would have seen me. I had so many other ways of sneaking out that it's ridiculous that they call it sneaking out. I don't understand people. Once again, another way of not understanding people, that they call it sneaking out. Um, Sneaking out is not to be seen, you know? So that happens. And then there were three things that happened that day. Then I got to and then they talked to my manager about it. They like sent an email to my manager. They didn't come to me first. I've always learned that whenever you want to complain about someone, you go to that person first. Did they come to me first? No. They just sent the email to my manager, attached carbon copy to me. So what happens? I have to go and talk to the manager. And so I was like, seriously? I'm like, why didn't they come to me? Hello, Illusion. Welcome to the stream. Remember, you are a gem when you come in here. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Well, thank you for the compliment. The way I see it, it's more of a royal blue. Yeah, with me, it didn't bother me. No, it's more of a royal blue. It just depends on how the light hits it. It may look like a purplish blue. I have turned off my top light, and um, I have my ring light on me, so thank you very much, Jennifer. Everyone, we are at 23 likes. Let's try to hit that 51 mark. We've still got about, you know, close to an hour. We've got about 55 minutes. No, Jason, I'm not. Cosby, thank you for joining the stream. You are helping my numbers go up. So everybody that's coming here to hate, thank you for helping my numbers move up. Look, more people right here. You know, all these people are doing illusion. They're helping the numbers. No, I'm not a dude. Not a dude. Hello, love bug. Thank you very much for the compliment. Okay. Well, Cosby, first of all, my name is Jules, and I'm here just chatting with my subs. I discussed the 5 T's, which are transition, transition, triathlon, trends, teaching, and tips. And how do I know you're not? Oh, thank you very much, Jennifer. You know, and this is the thing, people are just here to, you know, all these people that come in to hate are just helping the channel. Thank you, TTO Inc. Welcome to the stream. And that's why we are here. We're here to be nice. Ryan, welcome. Thank you for coming back. I see that you like the channel. When people come back, means that they like the channel. I've been great, Jennifer. You haven't been here for a while. I know who this is too. So up and coming for this year, next month I do have. Thank you very much, Ryan. This year we've got lots coming up in my transition. I did go to my doctor's office recently. I chose a good doctor because they're very accepting there. Plus, it is in the LGBTQIA plus area of town. Um, and this year, one thing that we will be working on is probably gender reassignment surgeries. The first one will be bottom surgery, at least in Orky. That's fine. You know, choose your name as you want. Mine's Jules. I always go by Jules because that's what I've been called that because of my full name is Juliana. So I just use Jules because it's a nickname people use for myself. Then the whole thing about the 5 T's, I chose it because I used to work somewhere and the I they used to call my office Area 51. So Area 51, 51 has always been a number in my life, a significant. So then I called it Area 5T1 because we discussed different T's, because there's many activities that I do start with the letter T. So I'm transitioning, I do triathlon. In transition, I like to try different trends. I like to teach certain topics on my channel, and we can discuss those. And then I talk about trucks, which is the resto mod of my Nissan Xterra. So in teaching, I talk about high demand religion, uh, cults, and high demand groups. I also talk about, uh, preparedness in times of emergency, and I've had a couple of good ones. And lately, and then I talk about certain urban myths, and I and some recipes that I like to cook. Thomas is doing good. Um, Jennifer, I moved to California, so I'm no longer in Albuquerque. Uh, so I'm now in San Diego. I had to come and move in and help my mom. And so a little bit of rule here, which I don't like. Actually, Thomas spends a lot of time outside, but um, I think she's starting to kind of grasp the idea that it's not fair for him. Because if my niece comes over, her little dog will come inside. So, you know, it's, you know, thank you. Yeah, as you can see, we've made it up to 4,000 subs. There's a lot of other things going on, like um, my subs want to do basically a meet and greet type of thing or even do panels where we talk about our transition. They literally want to do a Jules Con, and I am considering it. I found a place I can rent for like 8 hours. I would do an 8 hour uh, like conference. Well, I don't know what you know. They want to call it JulesCon or GemsXCon. As you can see, the channel's name has changed um, from Treasures to Gems, and we kind of wanted to add the name of the Xterra on there, and so Master Chief, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Never been on live TV, or do you mean on YouTube Live or what? Um, One thing we did like a week ago, and uh, we're gonna try to do more streams where we bring on subs. We tried to do a live an open forum, but someone kind of ruined that. Um, so what we're gonna try to do is from now on, if we're gonna do an open forum, we'll contact each other and I will send a link to you. Um, you know, like Jerome here, he can't get original material. How many times has that been said to me? Um, People need to get, you know, something that may be, you know, have at least try to be original. Twisted, thank you very much. No, the damage has been done, Jerome. The thing is, you need, if you're gonna try to insult people here on YouTube, try to do it in an original fashion. That's an old joke, whether it's uncle, dad, grandma, whatever. I'm just jumping back onto the analytics. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Um, we are we've been doing fantastic. Well, Brian Billy, you need to learn not to judge people, because do you think I did not go to a therapist before I decided to transition? That was a big part of making the final choice, because they're the ones that told me I had gender dysphoria, which is the, you know, the reason why one transitions. Gender dysphoria, you can have it all your life, but it's just, it can manifest itself in at many times, and one does not come out because at first, because why? Because of norms that you have throughout your life. Master Chief, Jesus does not help. Jesus is a, let me tell you the truth about Jesus. Jesus was just a preacher. Um, he was just a man that preached. He was not the Son of God. He did not perform all of the miracles he is said to have done. He was, it's been proved by scientists, he may have been, an actual living person, but he was not the son of a god. Pride Month is in June. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Glad to see you here. Oh man, there's no God. The Bible is a book of mythology. Araya Light, you think whatever you want to think. There is no God. God is a myth. It's a shared myth. That's why so many of you believe it. When you were born, you did not know about God. Your parents made it something that you would believe in. They convinced you. They uh, put it in your mind. You don't need to pray for me, Master Chief. I have no reason to worry. No, no, I don't believe in the devil, God, nor anything. I'm an atheist. I'm not going to stop talking. I have a very good channel, and this channel has been put here to speak with other people like myself. Father, sin, and you believing in the Bible is a myth. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. We have been having a fantastic stream. As always, we're going to get our haters and our prophets, people that like to teach religion, and mira, Morales, yo no soy hombre, soy mujer transexual, entonces usted no me tiene que decir cómo vivir mi vida. Usted ha haber creído que no hablaba español. Master Chief, you know, basically what it does to me, there's no, there's really a thing to prove here. If you are going to try to preach religion, prove that it existed. Prove to me, find me a piece of Noah's Ark, and don't say a certain canyon where they say the ark landed, because the ark would have to be so large to carry two animals, uh, that every two of every animal, that it couldn't. There is no such place that would carry it, show where an ark that big landed. So if you want to try to prove the Bible, um, please show me a piece of the wood from Noah's Ark. You know, so just try to be truthful in a manner that you can prove it, physically prove it. Welcome, BB. Welcome to the stream. You will not turn me the light. I've already been the member of two major religions. They think they're some kind of prophet or preacher. They need to come join the Church of Korhor. The Church of Atheism. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. We are just sitting here streaming. Yes, my Uncle Jesus loves me. I know that, crazy. Ryanair, I have plenty of mods, and I have some of the best mods ever. So it takes a lot to become a mod on my channel. You have to be a sub for a long time, and you have to show that you will be trustworthy. When it comes to mods, I seriously have the goats. The goats. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. And that's the thing. Yes, it's one of the hardest things to change is your voice. You know, a lot of times you have to do um, with a voice coach. Second, you can uh, there is voice feminization surgery, but to let someone mess with my vocal cords, I don't think I'm gonna do that because I had a supervisor one time was a woman and they scratched one of her vocal cords and she was born as a woman. They scratched one of his vocal cords during surgery, and oh boy, you should have heard her voice. It was so you know I haven't done anything wrong, Jonathan. Married, yes, it is. I'll be honest, it is. And you know what? I love doing wigs because I can do a different hair color every day. I got one just like this in red the other day, so I can do red. I don't know. Maybe you will me maybe you wear one because you're losing your hair. Hi, Ordinary. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like. We need 22 more likes to make it to 51. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Okay, have a good day, Ordinary. Glad to have seen you here. Always good to have you in here. See, if we could just get our regulars in here, it's always awesome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Thank you. I love the ocean. I live near, I don't live too far from the ocean. I live in San Diego, so Yadira, what do you think? Did it go good picking the blue? I also got a red this long and this thick because my other red one didn't seem that thick. And I don't know if it's already outside. I should have a short pink one. They'll come along right there. Probably in the next 15, 20 minutes. We're just going to go till the 2 hour mark on our live. So thanks, Yadira. I thought, you guys mentioned it so much to try a blue. I just said, I'm going to do it. I like how much volume it has too. Um, it even came with hair ties for it. It came with a bunch of hair ties. I could probably make a little braid out of this. I like how this little strand comes down, make a little braid, put it right here. Gives it a little style. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Yeah, that was a lot of hair ties. And I got two of these. I got I got the blue and I got a red. I've done red before. I have another red one, but it's not as long as this. This is should be 28 inches long. I guess you can brush it out that far. Because it does go right to about under my breast. You guys, those are starting to hurt more again. I'm gonna tell you, I think I was off my spironolactone for about 2, 3 weeks because I thought I had run out, and then I asked my doctor to refill it, so it took a little bit of time to get it refilled. And oh boy, right when you go back on it, everything gets sensitive again. Muffin, welcome to the stream. So my red hair will be the same length. How have you been, Muffin? Hope all is going well. Levi, how are you underage since you're mentioning your parents? Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button and subscribe. We're about to hit that much, Muffin. Uh, and then I did the orange dress. Um, the reason I did orange was because I know orange and blue are opposite colors. Brisket is good. Yeah, brisket is it's very, very good. Hey together, welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like button and subscribe. Well, what do you think it is, C. Hudson? You know, I do want to say for all of you that come and spread hate, you help the channel grow. The channel feeds off of all the views, and the views help the algorithm grow. So thank you very much. So we got about 20 minutes in stream. Then I'm going to go do some videos. The videos will be, I've got different topics. I've got 5 different videos, outlines for different videos. After I do those, I will probably, each time I do a video, I will erase the outline and then go look up a new topic to do. So I'm going to see what I have. It's her. So Ryanair, if you want my pronouns, they are, she, her, hers. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. We have been doing fantastic. Like I said, the channel is growing a lot. And we don't like the haters. I mean, and here comes the preacher, Carson. And we're not affected by the preacher because we don't believe in Jesus. The dog. Nice try. You know, the dog, what happens? I know people will try to fool us, and we don't do that. So when you try to fool us with some, we proofread things here, unlike something you may not do. So we proofread things. There's so many times that people have almost gotten us, but it hasn't happened. Yadira is doing fantastic. She's laying down in stealth mode, as she usually does. Um, yeah, the tricks like my dog Thomas does. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Oh, we're only 18 likes away from 51. So we have been doing fantastic. Um, you know, people like this James Jones, why do they come in here when they're going to say stuff like that? If that's what they're thinking, you would think that they would not come in with insulting, or if that's their thoughts, you think they would just avoid, but they're still drawn in by what they've seen. I'm going to say that, you know, first of all, my name's not Steve, and second, if it would be any form of Steve, it would be Stephanie. So, Ryan, you want to know what my longest live was? We did a 12-hour live stream on this channel one time. We did it for, and we gave 100% for charity. And that's when the Texas floods happened. I had a friend. It was last June during Pride Month. We're going to donate it all to the Transgender Resource Center of New Mexico, and then uh, the Texas floods happened, and I sent the money to a friend that was helping with the Texas floods. She was buying gift cards for the families there to be able to, start back up, get groceries, stuff like that. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. So we got about 20 minutes left. Let's see what we're going to do as far as content. I'm going to do a video. Let's see. Let's go to docs. Let's look at script number 1. I don't know. Let's go back. Let's look at script number 2. I've got 5 different topics, and basically what I do is find the topic and I do an outline, and that's how I base my number 3. Oh, okay. I've got number 3. I think will be a good one. the trans timeline. I think that will be a good one because a lot of people ask about, transition and, the timeline on how to navigate it. I'm going to go with that one. I think that's a good one because it's like basically embarking on a new journey of your life. So if I can get 2 videos done, I'll try. Um, I've got, like I said, 5 scripts. So and maybe tomorrow I can do 2 more and see where I go from there. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button and subscribe. Consider dropping a super. Remember, any revenue that does come to the channel, 30% does go to charity. The other 70% is going, we're setting it aside. We're going to try to do a gathering. Uh, we're trying to set a conference room aside and see how much it will be per person to come because there will be overhead on renting the room and this time we're looking at about 150 people that'll be available for. I have to see what we're going to do. Also think about like the expenses on food, stuff like that. So and some type of souvenirs or goodie bags to give away. I mean, there's lots, there's overhead to it. So we're gonna put all super chats aside, and the 70% that I do keep and doesn't go to charity will go in the savings account. Can build interest. We're not going to do this till probably late in 2027. I think I already found a hall or conference room where we can do it. It is at a trans resource facility, so I think we can build up to it. So we can probably make it happen. I know at first it was called, we can call it Jules Cons. Maybe we'll call it Jules GemsCon. I don't know, Area 5T1 Con. I don't know, Jules. So yes, Yadira just posted. You can Cash App it to $ Jules Treasures. There is a merch store at Jules Area 5T1.printify.me. It's got merch in there with the old channel name. It was Jules Treasures. We have since changed to Jules GemsX. Okay, Donald. Bella, well, I am crazy. I'm crazy about myself and my subscribers. I have some awesome subs. Awesome moderators. Easy to go crazy over them. They're so beautiful. So welcome everyone. We're at an hour and 45 minutes. It looks like the traffic, thanks to my mods, is kind of slowing down. So I'm going to say we're going to start closing out the stream. It has been a great stream. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of people come in, gotten good foot traffic through here or chat traffic. I do want to thank everyone that did, subscribe to the channel. I want to say thanks to all my mods. They always do a fantastic job. everyone that did give compliments, thank you. We do want to thank Deja for the super chat as always. Um, and you know, any amount, 30 uh, percent does go to charity, while 70% does go, you know, towards what we're going to call, right now we're still calling it Jules Con. I don't know, we may come up with a different name. No limitations, you're watching Jules GemsX at Area 5T1. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Remember, if you are in any type of crisis, always call the crisis line here in the US at 988. Um, if you are a veteran, please do hit 1 when you know, dial the crisis line. So I want to thank everyone for being here. Thank you for joining me here on the channel. Please do hit that like, subscribe, and you can always throw comments down below after the chat is over. Everybody is, like always, everybody is welcome. Thank you, um, you know, for joining me here. I do want to say thank you for, you know, joining the channel. Please continue to watch for more content. Tonight, I'll probably, right after this, do 1 or 2 videos. And we're going to continue to grow the channel. There is, through the video, you probably saw little, you know, different types of makeup I use pop up. You know, if you do use that, it'll also go towards, you know, it'll come to the account, and then it'll go towards the charities as I stated, and towards saving for the Jules Con. I do want to thank everybody once again. Remember, I am Jules. All of you are my gems. Please join us here whenever we are live. Everybody is welcome here. Just, you know, as long as we can respect each other, we can have a live. Thank you. Have a great night, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.